Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com. We are live here from the Roy Nystrom Arena, City Arena at Albert Lea for girls hockey again. The 5-0 Albert Lea Tigers ranked 8th in Let's Play Hockey in Class A in the state of Minnesota. And, of course, there'll be different numbers depending on which one you go to. But I like the Let's Play Hockey guys. And they got them ranked 8th. And OWATONNA is the opponent tonight. Total opposite. 0-4 is their record. But they've played some tough teams. Chad Butzler's my color guy. I'm Jay Paul, the play-by-play voice. Farron again on camera, my daughter. But Chad, OWATONNA's played some really tough teams. A couple of ranked teams, too, and AA teams.
Yeah, Farmington's always got a good program. One thing I did notice with OWATONNA is they've yet to be shut out, so they've got potential to score goals. So.
And I know they've used both their goalies quite evenly. When one fails, the other goes in. They will probably start Alexi Olsen in goal with a 0-2 record. She has 34 saves in 40 shots against. Goals against average is 3.02, which is quite high. You want to be in the ones. But it's early, and her save percentage is .850, which is quite low as well. I mean, look at Jada. Jada Moyer, starting goalie, senior for Albert Lea, 5-0, 4 shutouts, 79 of 80 shots saved. It's just a 1 goal scored in 5 games, giving her a goal against average of 0.20, and her save percentage is up around .988 as well, or .990. So quite different contrast there. But what I'm hoping, and I talked to the coach about that, we'll have the Mike Carlson interview coming up here as part of the pregame. Hoping for more shots against. I mean, Jada needs to work.
Yes, she hasn't seen much. I mean, River Lakes gave her, I think, 24, but let's be real. I think about a third of those were kind of just shooting them down the ice to get rid of it.
Yeah, a lot of them were. She needs to be peppered with shots, and maybe OWATONNA can do that for her. We'll see. I mean, eventually you're going to run into it when we get to War Road. So you're going to.
And 6 games in, I'd like to see them get their power play going a little better.
Yeah, the power play. OWATONNA not much better. They're at 18.2% on their power play. We're at 17.6%. I really want to be in the upper 20, mid to upper 20s in your low end on that, but 3 of 17 is all for the power play for Albert Lea. On the other hand, the penalty kill's been great, 22 out of 22, and that's much better than OWATONNA. Their PK is 58.3%, so they commit a penalty, and almost half the time they're giving up a goal on the power play for the other team. So
yeah, and it was a rare oddity 2 nights ago to not see any penalties in the full game. So
yeah, the game with Austin, just not one penalty on anybody, and of course it was out of hand early and often with 16-0 score. They've had a 17-0 and a 16-0 score, and I don't know that helps anybody.
No.
I mean, it might pad your stats a little
Right.
bit, but other than that, it's not teaching anybody much of anything. So hopefully we get a little more spirited affair here for OWATONNA. And we'll have the coach interview coming up here. Oh, I wanted to mention GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT. They're girls hockey sponsor here on OWATONNA.com. And, of course, we archive all our games there, so you just go to the website and find those for free. And the live games that we have one more game before the Thanksgiving break, and that'll be Tuesday. The boys start their season against Rochester Lords. 7:15 here Tuesday night, and then we'll break until early December before our next game here. So we're about ready to go, but they're just doing the Zamboni right now. A couple more sweeps through, and then they'll get the teams back out here for introductions and the national anthem. And the start of our game tonight, Albert Lea OWATONNA girls hockey, Big Nine hockey, here on AlbertLeaLive.com.
Borrowing money is a big deal, and Community Resource Bank is ready to help. When you're buying a car, purchasing a home, or fixing up your existing home, Community Resource Bank has answers for all your loan and mortgage questions. As an integral part of Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville communities, Community Resource Bank offers online solutions for business, residential, investment, and other lending accounts. Community Resource Bank, let's bank together. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
Accidents happen, and we know they don't always happen at convenient times. That's why River Valley Eye Professionals provides urgent eye care services for everything from pink eye to a scratch, injury, or sudden change in vision. Let yourself have peace of mind knowing that we'll be there for you when something goes wrong. If you happen to be in the unfortunate situation of having an urgent eye concern and don't know what to do, call River Valley Eye Professionals or find out more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
There you go, Coach Carlson.
Minnesota State High School League.
Let's listen in.
Thank you for your attendance. And a special thank you to tonight's flag bearers joining the Tigers on the ice tonight from their Albert Lea Youth Association teams. Bentley Miracle, Brindley Wackles, and Brees Miller. Great job, girls! Albert Lea area schools would like to take a moment to recognize our valued partnership with Mayo Clinic.
Okay.
Through this collaboration, we're proud to offer athletic training services that help keep our student athletes safe.
We'll have the starting lineups coming up here, starting with OWATONNA, and then they'll do Albert Lea, and then we'll get the national anthem and get going here tonight in Big Nine girls hockey.
Game after game. Let's give a round of applause for Mayo Clinic and the important role they play in our Tiger community. At Albert Lea High School, we would like to remind you that Minnesota State High School League events are an extension of the classroom and that lessons are best learned when respect is shown to all. Please respect the American flag and national anthem. Please do not focus your energy on officials and coaches of tonight's contest. Rather, cheer on your student athletes for their hard work and efforts they have put in this season. We thank you for your support. And now for the starting lineups for the OWATONNA Huskies. At forward, number 5, Avery Betch. Number 7, Anna Mullenhauer. Number 28, Grace Mitchell. At defense, number 10, Aaliyah Kubicek. Number 25, Paige Thompson. And in goal, number 1, Leah Spencer. And now, for the starting lineups for your Albert Lea Tigers. At forward, number 17, Araya Hansen. And number 18, Shelby Evans. And number 19, Callie Noble. At D, number 14, Olivia Ellsworth. And number 21, Mika Sykos. And in goal, number 2, Jada Moyer. Officials for tonight's game are Brayden Weinberg, Dylan Schultz, and John Bestain. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we would like to ask that you stand and remove your hats. The privilege of this game was made possible by those who have fought and continue to fight for the freedoms we enjoy. Let us honor and respect their efforts and our country by devoting our attention to the American flag throughout the completion of our national anthem. Let's play hockey.
Yes, let's do that. And Lily threw a curveball at us, and they're going to start Leah Spencer in goal instead of Alexi Olsen, who I thought. But I had the numbers right with the wrong girl anyway, so she is top 34 of 40 shots. Her goals against average is 3.02, save percentage 0.850, and 0-2 on the record. So, OWATONNA looking to get off their schneid here. I think even Coach Carlson had alluded to it. They're a good team, but they played some really tough teams out of the chute here, and tonight's going to be no different. The poor team might be 0-5, probably the best 0-5 team in the state if they lose tonight.
Yeah, and it's early in the season. A lot of teams are still finding that groove, where Albert Lea seems to have found it pretty early on. So.
Yeah, you wonder how. I haven't even talked to him about the number of summer hours these girls spend in camps and things like that. You know, that's the big thing now. Basketball, football, everybody, they have these off-season camps. It's pretty much a full year-round thing if you're in the sport. I don't know how you do 2 or 3 anymore. But it'll be Evans in the face-off circle against Avery Vetch, their senior forward. You mentioned they have a lot of seniors on the team, didn't you?
Yes. I believe I counted 9 seniors.
Okay, we have 8, so this is both teams with a lot of leadership out there in the senior year, and it's controlled by the Huskies off the bat as they get it into their offensive end. They're the Blues of tonight's contest, going right to left over there in their home whites. And we've seen a lot of them at home. They're going to have to go on the road here sooner or later, but they seem to have played a lot of their games at home here early on. Just the one on the road, Laverne, I believe, as that might have been a shot and a stop. I don't know if they'll call that a shot on goal, but Jada got her stick on that one. Into the offensive end for the first time for the Tigers. They shoot it around the back. Mika gets her spot. Nope, she's going to go out right away and put Kolker in for that one hit something in the back there. Was that the bar? It looked a little high to be hitting the cage.
No, I think it hit the glass.
Yeah, I think it was off the glass. Or one of those, metal supports back there. Sounded like it hit the post, but I thought it went a little high. As it goes back behind the goal. They are changing early and often here are the Tigers, trying to stay sharp. Kira Erickson with Kolker on the defense now. Trying to dig it out of there, but getting stuck along the half boards on this near side. I have a hard time seeing that area with the student section right there on the end of the bench for the Tigers, but if that's all we have to complain about, it's not too bad. Here comes the Tigers with Haley Austenson leading the charge. Number 7 into the corner. Loses her balance and might have been helped a little bit there as we had a penalty. Tripping, I would imagine, on number 9, Nora Cedarstrom, a sophomore. And it comes at 1:34 of the first period. Let's see what we get on the announcement here. But I'm pretty sure it was number 9, Nora.
Yes, number 9.
And they'll face off to the right of goalie Spencer. And it's Clary in there. No, Hannah Austenson was a 9, looked like an 8. But that one's all the way down, so.
A minor penalty is going to assess OWATONNA's number 9, Nora Cedarstorm, for a trip.
It's Strom, but yeah, she tripped her, and we all saw that one. So still a minute 40 on the Albert Lee power play, and again, they've struggled on it. That's the only weakness in their game so far this year. 3 for 17, which is 17.6% efficiency on the power play, and you need to up that. It'd be nice to be around 30, but somewhere in the 20s at least, as Owatonna plays it down the ice, and they get a line change on the way. Minute 15 to play in the power play here. Early in the first, scoreless on the Service Master scoreboard. GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT sponsoring the Alberta girls team this year. Appreciate that. It allows us to follow them to their section games and hopefully on to state. Mika across the blue line here and passing it off to Kira Erickson, and they get some shots going back and forth. They still haven't set any official shots on the scoreboard, but there's one from the point that hits some traffic and goes through and hits the end board. And Cycles again will send one in. That is caught and held on to by Spencer for a save. And a face-off to her right coming up. So there you go. We got a penalty already. Something we, like you said, we didn't see at all on Tuesday night. Face-off, and it looks like Evans. She's going against Grace Mitchell, number 28 for Owatonna. Here's Erickson. Nice pass in there, but Shelby unable to get that one to go in, and then Nick gets knocked out of there with 20 seconds left in the girl advantage here for Albert Lee. Mika gets it out of there and sends it down. It's going to kill some more time off that clock to 10 seconds. We'll have another shot opportunity here on a power play, and it's going to be Mika who sends it in there. The rebound comes off, unable to cash in on it. And then another one-timer that hits the goalie out front. She's not able to catch them. They're coming so fast and hard.
I think that one got her right in the face mask.
4 shots, but no goals, and another failure on a power play, so 3 for 18. Percentage keeps going down. And they'll get it rolling sooner or later. They haven't needed it, thankfully.
And that one-timer out in front of the net looked like a design play that was. It was there. She just swung and missed a little bit, didn't get all of the puck.
Yeah. And they face off again in the Husky end, and working around the back are the Huskies trying to get it out of their zone. Kolker keeps it in. There's a centering pass from Goskeson, and then a whiff out front by Peyton Seeger. And she lost her balance on that one and couldn't get a shot away. Under 13 minutes to go here, first period. Scoreless. As Kolker, she lost control of it and went out of the zone. Here comes OWATONNA, and it's Gabrielle Paget, their freshman, number 15, leading the charge. She takes another whack at it, and that gets blocked backwards. And then a save from Jada on the shot by Morgan Macy, the senior, from out by the blue line. But Jada able to grab that one, and her third save already. They have 3 shots, so 4-3 in shots. Albert Lee leading there. Still scoreless on the most important place, the scoreboard. There's a face-off. I don't even see who's in it because I'm blocked by people. So
Evans for Tigers.
Okay, it's Evans.
And 14 for OWATONNA.
Farron does zoom in on those face-offs. That's kind of cool added thing, so you can see how that plays out. I just don't have always a good look at the monitor here as Evans took it all the way down into the offensive zone, and then there's been a struggle for it, and there's a slow roller that Spencer grabs. And they'll face off to her left with 12:09 to go in the first.
Definitely a different tempo than what we've seen in the first 5 games. Yeah. Well, we didn't see Laverne.
Yeah. I just want to have, not necessarily be close. I called it 7-2. What did you say it was going to be?
6-1.
6-1, 7-2. That's what we're thinking. But hopefully a little tougher battle and a lot more shots against Jada so she can get her work in here too. Because they're going to have a Thanksgiving break coming up. So icing is the goal, and they'll bring it back to the Husky zone for the face-off. NoWhereLeeLive.com, we have, of course, we hire high school kids to help us out. We have my daughter Farron doing her 5th or 6th game already. And we have room for more. If you got to just inquire at the athletic office at the high school. And you can do our producing. Chad can show you the ropes on that. We've got camera work. You can even maybe do some play-by-play or color commentating if you're up to it. But also you can inquire about advertising on the website there. It's a place that you can leave a message or phone numbers you can call. My phone number, 507-402-1600. I'm the main salesperson here in Albert Lee too. So any questions you have about getting involved that way, I can answer. That one is almost stolen away, but Goskeson comes up and cleans it up. As Seeger was battling somebody, and now we're going to have the crowd was cheering for a penalty, but the ref is not going to go along with it. I think they thought Albert Lee tripped.
I think Goskeson got away with a little bit of a cross check there.
Okay. And now out front, there's a sizzler that goes in and saved by Spencer. Shot from Seeger there on the far point. 7-3 in shots, still scoreless on the Service Master IOT scoreboard. Face off to the right of Spencer, and it's Evans again, and she's opposing Avery Vetch. That one is controlled by the Huskies. And out of the zone it goes down the ice. Mika on her horse grabbing that one before it hits the end board. And she passes ahead to Evans, which goes past her, but onto the stick of Callie Noble. And that starting line of Noble, Evans, and Hansen out there, and Sykos and Ellsberg as well on defense. There they come again. It's a 2-on-1 breakaway. Evans, she's got Noble with her. There's the pass, and couldn't get it in. Goes to the corner with 10 minutes to go in the opening period. And they regroup. Evans takes it out of the zone. Passes it over to Noble. Missed that one, but it got into the zone there. And there's a shot taken by Erickson. As goalie had it for a moment, but it squirted out of there. Now into the half boards on the near side here. Colkert holds it into the corner to Araya Hansen, number 17, back around the other side to Erickson. Gets past her, and it's picked up there by number 9, Hannah Austenson. And then the Huskies take it away and get it out of the zone and down the ice. Line changes, both clubs. Haley Austenson enters the game, number 7. Huskies not done yet as Hannah grabs it, gets it to Haley on that far side, and cross ice pass, nicely done to Goskison into the zone, turns around and tries to find somebody, but it gets taken away and knocked out of there. 7-4 in shots favoring the Tigers, but still scoreless. Goskison can't get to it, hit the other way, and a whistle. .8:38 to play, first period. They'll face off to the left of Spencer. And it's Hannah Austenson in the face-off. Goskison out there, as is Haley Austenson, and then defensively Sykos with Ellsworth. Into the corner, near side. Squirts back out the other side. And with a head of steam, LEA Kubicek. But she didn't hold it long as it's back into the Huskies' defensive area. And chance for the Tigers. Sykos with a one-timer about between the circles that went, I think it got deflected to the corner. They hold it in for a moment there, and it squirts out of there, and here come the Huskies, 2-on-1. Sykos the one back with, of course, goalie Jada, who sticks that one into the corner. Their 5th shot on goal. And Hannah will leave for Evans, coming out on the ice as the Huskies try and get it out of the zone. And Shelby was there to confront him, but they give it around her, and then a shot that's blocked out front into the corner. Seeger gets back to help out Jada as the Huskies still trying to press the issue here, but back checking going on in the corner as the Tigers take it away and get it out of the zone. Chase is on for it. It'll be won by the Huskies. Scoreless with 7:13 to go. We're 10 minutes into the game. 7-5 in shots for the Tigers. And a back and forth affair here, Chad. Looks pretty evenly matched right away.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, there's an errant pass that gets away and goes behind Jada. Into the near corner where it's my blind spot, but they hit it back over. Thank you very much. That's nice of you. Think of the old announcer. Seeger, and now Erickson chasing it behind the net. They get it out of the zone, but it's not right back in. Oh, ricochet off the boards right to a Husky. She's going to go in, take a shot. Jada's all over that one. Shot taken there by Kendra Bogan. she's their leading scorer with 4 points, but 3 of those are assists. Their leading goal scorer is Anna Mullenhauer, a senior with 2 goals and 1 assist. The numbers are a lot different. Our leading goal scorer is 13 goals and 10 assists, and theirs is 2 and 1. It's been a different tale of two cities' girls hockey programs. That's a shot from the point, saved by Moyer, and that was a big stick from Nora Cederstrom, a sophomore, from the blue line on the far side. 7-7 now, all knotted up in shots. Still knotted up 0-0 on the scoreboard too, as the Service Master scoreboard. That's gloved by Moyer. Stops time at 6:15 to go, and now OWATONNA has the lead in shots, 8-7. We haven't been led in shots all year, I don't think.
I don't think so.
Goskeson will take on Vetch in the face-off here that's controlled by the Huskies, but the girl falls down and it's taken away. That's Haley and Hannah Austenson. Haley to Hannah in and gets it knocked away and knocked down. No penalty going to be called on that, though, as goes the other way. And into the zone, a shot. Jada stops it, but the rebound is loose. Goes out and back. There's some physical play back there and a penalty. Psychos, a little bit of extra effort is going to go into the box. She's the enforcer. So far she's been anyway. 11:21 of the first on the penalty. The first of the game for the Tigers. Mika Psychos. And they're talking to Hannah about something or other, question she had. Captain's allowed, of course, to talk to the officials about certain things, and they'll relay that to the bench or to other players. So a first power play here for OWATONNA. Again, they're only 18.2%. Not much better than Albert Lea in power plays, but we are 22 of 22 in killing penalties, so got a streak to protect here as missed the call there, but we knew it was Mika. And puck goes all the way down the ice. Trying to get a shorthander here as Hannah is battling to try and take it away, but couldn't do it. A minute and a half to go in the Husky power play. And an offsides call. The ref had a keen eye on that one. And a minute 34 to go. Huskies actually leading 11-7 in shots here in the early going. It's good. Albert Lea needs a test. On both sides, defensively and offensively. And it's come too easy for them. So it's nice to see that they're struggling to get a goal themselves, but hopefully the defense holds up here as the Huskies play it in their zone, but it's going to be icing the other way. So it defeats their purpose, but a minute 18 left still in the girl advantage for the Huskies.
Quite a good crowd tonight.
Yeah, bigger than we've seen recently. Still room for more if you want to come in. Some on the home side and much more here on the visiting side. But here's the face-off with, again, like I said, minute 17 to go. Power play for OWATONNA. That one controlled kind of by the Tigers as they sent it around the back. But here come the Huskies. Into the zone. Trying to pass it to herself off the boards there was Leah Kubicek, but that didn't work. Under a minute left in the power play now for OWATONNA. As the Tigers pack it in around Jada and send it down the ice when they get a chance. And out comes Hannah. She's with Evans and Erickson on the line with Ellsworth on defense and the other one, Psychos, in the penalty box for another 35 seconds. As the Huskies having a hard time getting it past neutral ice here. Finally get it into the zone. 24 seconds left, and that hits down the ice, and that's going to come close. They'll probably have one more rush at it here.
Hannah does a great job on this power kill, putting on that front forward check down, keeping it out of the zone.
And you notice a lot of teams don't follow the team deep into their end. Hannah's always harassing the puck handler behind the goal and everything. They're getting close and they score! A power play goal for Owatonna. 13:39 of the first period. And it's 1-0. And that is 13 or 23. 23, Brielle Goodnature, a freshman, her first goal of the year. 1-0 Owatonna on the power play goal. Well, we get it announced here on assists and things. But power play, and that helps their number a little bit. Albert Lee needs to get one of those, down 1-0.
23, Brielle Goodnature. Assisted by number 20, Morgan Macy. That's 23 from 20.
Albert Lee with a shot from the point there by Slakos. Now out of the sin bin after the goal. That was saved, though, by Spencer. And played back behind Jada. Only her second goal allowed this year. They have 12 shots now with the 1 goal, and offsides on the Tigers will force another face-off and stop the clock with 3:09 to go, first period. 1-0 Owatonna. It's just a rarity that we've been. I don't think we've ever been behind yet this year. I don't know how that game went in Laverne. I'd have to look up the score sheet, but I would imagine a 4-1 win. We probably scored first. 3:05 to go as it's picked off by Kolker into the zone. She's got Hansen right behind her, but can't quite get it to her. Callie over there, Noble fighting for it too, but now the Huskies going to get it out of the zone. Advance it, but Kolker's going to win the race to the puck there. Still in the zone, though, and the Huskies trying to add to their 1-0 lead. Spinning around, up to the point again. That's lost to the Tigers. Yeah, they do get it out of the zone. Some good play there for Paige Thompson of the Huskies. But Tigers with a chance here. Noble has it on the half boards on that far side. And Erickson goes in there and starts to, it's kind of stuck between skates. Huskies come away with it with 2:15 to go in the opening period. And they have the 1-0 lead. And here they come on a 2-on-3 break. Knocked away by the Tigers. Psychos got a piece of that one, and it ends up with Hansen playing it around the back of the goal and out of the zone. It squirts all the way down the ice for an icing call. 1:56 to go. 1-0 Owatonna, and they lead in shots 12-9.
Be nice for the Tigers to answer here and not give them too much momentum. And
yeah, it'd be, as the period ends here, it'd be nice for sure. As face-off to Jada's right. Taken out of the zone, but the Tigers go way too far for Hannah, and it goes to the wall for another icing, and they'll do it again. Other side this time. Jada's left. Yeah, a little controversy. They need to face a little, trouble.
yes.
Something they needed. They haven't had to play from behind. They haven't had too much trouble at all here so far this year. So it's good to see that. I just don't want it to get out of hand here as Goskason. Oh, that one flew into the Husky bench off of Morgan's stick. So it's going to be a face-off in the red dot right out in front of the Husky. No, they're going to move it down to the circle.
Yeah, and I don't know, with the exception of that Laverne game, because we weren't there, I don't know if they've been outshot in a period till tonight.
Yeah, I doubt it. Minute 35 left here in this period, down 1-0 for the Tigers, and they control that face-off. Cyclos has one knocked up into the netting there as it was deflected. And it's gotten down. That's a tall girl. Number 19, Kendra
Yes.
Bogan. And they'll do it again. That's Hannah Austinson trying to win the draw, but it's the Huskies who take it away with a minute 20 to go. And stuck in between skates, and then it finally breaks free, and it's a one-on-one. This is Avery Vetch who knocks it into the end wall and chasing it over there along the end boards with the Tigers coming away with it. A minute to go in the first period. Goskeson loses the control of the puck there. That's knocked back into the Husky end. Seeger, Goskeson fighting on the near boards, half boards here for the puck. And the Tigers come away with it. Goskeson has it. Morgan wheeling, trying to find somebody, and goes all the way through and out of the zone. With 30 seconds to go. And a line change, and Kolker brings it into the zone against 4 girls. She was not only double teamed or triple teamed, quadruple teamed. And they take it away. 17 seconds left. A little 2-on-2 break for the Huskies. Go in on Jada. She makes the save, but the rebound's out there, just sitting there. 7 seconds left, and it's hit into the corner. And Seeger backhands it behind the goal, and one more shot for the Huskies before the end of the period there. Whew. Fast and furious at the end, but Jada and the defense come through. However, a 1-0 Husky lead here after one. A rare deficit for the Tigers, as they were outshot 14-9 in that first period as well. So we'll see what kind of rah-rah the coaching staff can get out of the troops, and I got a feeling they're going to come out in the second period attacking and trying to get back the lead, or at least start with tying the game and then try and get the lead after that. Your thoughts on that first period, Chad?
It's some good hockey. I really like the way OWATONNA came out.
Yeah.
And Oberle's there. A couple of their passes just aren't quite hitting the sticks the way they like. They're a little behind or a little ahead, but they'll figure it out here in the second period.
I believe so, too. We'll take the break. Again, thanks to GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT for being the girls' hockey sponsor. Service Master scoreboard shows 1-0 OWATONNA after one. Back at the first intermission after this on AlbertlyLive.com.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Like many of you, I recently had cataract surgery, and I am loving it. My vision has never been better. Driving at night is fun again, and I wake up in the morning and see. And now you're wondering, which doctor did I choose? Short answer is both. Dr. Miller fixed one eye, and Dr. Reinsbach operated on the other. They are both great people and fabulous surgeons. I trust them implicitly, and you can too, but just pick one.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Whoa.
Hi, can I help you?
Yeah, my friend Jay and I are looking for our dream home, something big. Right now I feel like I'm living on top of him.
Great, let's talk mortgages.
Wait, your bank is looking
cozy. Yeah, we like personal interactions. But as you can see, our vault still has plenty of space for our customers' dreams.
Wow.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Hi, I'm Adam Steffel, president of NCC Builders. Is your kitchen feeling cramped? Is your bathroom outdated? Or maybe your basement has just wasted space? At NCC Builders, we specialize in transforming homes to meet your needs. Whether it's upgrading your kitchen, turning your bathroom into a spa-like retreat, or converting your basement into a functional living space, we're here to bring your vision to life. Let's start planning your remodel or new build today. NCC Builders, transforming homes and building dreams. Visit nccbuilders.com.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays.
Franzen Bank and Trust, where our mission is to determine your needs, develop relationships, and deliver solutions. We do this with superior customer service through timely communication by empowered employees who love to support the Northfield Dundas area. I'm Aaron Nibby, and I chose to be a business banker at Franzen Bank and Trust for these reasons. Stop by and meet me for your business banking needs at Franzen Bank and Trust, off Highway 3 in Dundas.
Back at the City Arena, Roy Nystrom Auditorium, or Arena, I guess, is the proper word. Jay Fall with Chad Butler, my daughter Farron running the cameras, and a 1-0 Owatonna lead in girls hockey over Albert Lea, which is something these Tigers haven't seen. We can't recall them trailing in a contest yet this year, and I don't recall them ever being behind in shots. It is a rarity with these girls, the way they shoot, but Owatonna's done it. 14-9 in shots, 1-0 on a power play goal. They came at 13:39 of the first from Brielle Goodnature, a freshman. Her first goal of the year. Do we have that on a replay? Yeah, let's take a look at that. As they swoop in, and Jada had an initial save, and I think the rebound came off, and Goodnature able to shove it right in there. 13:39, but that was it. Our goals in the first period, so at least they're not down more than one. But we both talked off the air. It's good for them to get a little scared, get a little taste of being behind, and not always be so dominant in every game, because then you go against these AA schools or War Road, and you haven't faced any adversity at all, and it's tough.
Yeah, it's a true test to see how do you react to it. And I think the girls are going to react pretty well here in the second period. They're going to get their breath underneath them. And
it is a senior-laden team, 9 seniors for Owatonna, 8 for Albert Lea. So I don't think they're going to go away. I think they'll win, but it may not be the 7-2 or the 6-1 we called for. But a win's a win, and that's all they got to do is, first of all, get the first goal of the second period to tie it up, and then take it from there.
Yeah, I really don't think you want to let Owatonna go up 2-0 here the way things have been going. You want to answer it right away in the second period. 2
penalties, one against each team. At the 1:34, it was Nora Cederstrom going for Owatonna for 2 minutes, and then Mika Sykos had a little rough stuff going as she was defending her teammates at 11:21 of the first, and she went for 2, and they scored the power play on that one, did Owatonna. But Albert Lea 0 for 1 on the power play, and also their first unsuccessful penalty kill. So Owatonna taking care of a couple of things here,
right?
Breaking some strings of things. So good for them, and I think it'll wake up the Tiger team. And if it doesn't, then they only have themselves to blame. But I think we're going to see a whole spirited new team coming out here for the Tigers in the second period. I would be surprised if we don't. But that's the way we sit right now. I know the NFL game is going on too. What is it? Pittsburgh and Cleveland. Trying to get a score on that here as my phone continues to search for it. It's not working real well here today. I don't know. Usually my phone works well here, but tonight I can't get my FanDuel account going and see how I'm doing there, and it's not going to load my ESPN. And here it is, finally. But we'll take a break and come back, and here we go. NFL. Try and get a score here before we break. It's scoreless in just starting the second period. Steelers at Cleveland on NFL Thursday night. All right, we'll take the break and be back with more first intermission chatter coming up on AlbertLeaLive.com.
by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
We know that there is more to a home than the building. There is care and detail in every last nook and cranny of what you call home. That's why Schmidt Homes is the only call you'll ever have to make. Their in-house designer will work with you to get everything the way you want it. Their highly skilled craftsmen and quality materials will ensure the best possible value for your home. When you're ready to start building your home, be sure to check out Schmidt Homes' beautiful and regularly updated showroom for inspiration. Get started building your dream home. Learn more at schmidthomes.com.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayatt. Hi, this is Beth Ayatt. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayatt will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. In this recently expanded area of our campus, we have increased daily licensed nursing coverage, making it possible to provide a higher level of clinical care and monitoring to those in need of additional support. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
At Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Borrowing money is a big deal, and Community Resource Bank is ready to help. When you're buying a car, purchasing a home, or fixing up your existing home, Community Resource Bank has answers for all your loan and mortgage questions. As an integral part of Northfield, Cannon Falls, and Roseville communities, Community Resource Bank offers online solutions for business, residential, investment, and other lending accounts. Community Resource Bank, let's bank together. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
So 1-0 here, OWATONNA over Albert Lee girls hockey, Big Nine clash here. Prep Bowl starts tomorrow morning with Class A at 10 a.m. up at the U.S. Bank Stadium. Championships are 3A Springfield taking on 5A Minneota for the A championship. 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. Also, they have AA, I believe, is tomorrow, and then 4A as well. So let me see. AA championship is Jackson County Central against Staples Motley. That's at 4 o'clock tomorrow. And in 4A, they play tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So right between the two games, it's Becker against Totino Grace in 4A. Then on Saturday morning at 10, 9-man championship takes place, and that is Hills Beaver Creek against Fertile Beltrami, 10 a.m. at U.S. Bank. Then it's 3A playing on Saturday. Dassel Cokato taking on Stewartville. That's at 1 o'clock Saturday at U.S. Bank Stadium. And then 5A, the big schools, wrap it up on Saturday at, I don't even know what time it is. We've got it right around here. Here it is. Minnetonka, the number 1 seed against Maple Grove, also a number 1 seed, at 7 o'clock. That's actually 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So they have 4 tomorrow and then 2 on Saturday. But those games will be taking place up at U.S. Bank, and you can look for them on 49 or whatever TV, 45, I guess it is, the channel.
Yeah, I remember when I was a kid, when I was in high school and stuff, I used to sit there and watch them right in my living room.
Yeah, I used to watch Iowa girls basketball back when they had to split. They had the 3-on-3.
Okay.
And they had girls stayed back to play defense, and then they had 3 girls on offense against 3. It was strange. That's how old I am. Jay Paul with Chad Butzler. We're waiting the teams here with 48 seconds left in our first intermission here. 1-0 Owatonna with a 14-9 lead in shots. They scored on a power play at 13:39 of the first. Brielle Goodnature on a rebound and put that one in on a power play goal for the freshman, her first of the season. And Albert Lee kind of on the schneid here. They had 9 shots. They had some quality looks, but the senior goaltender Spencer has turned them all away. Had some good defense, too, out in front, knocking some shots into the corners. And here come the referees finally, and then the teams will file out, leading with Albert Lee. They can't wait to get out here and get back in this game. Not that they're out of it, but as we mentioned, their first time trailing this year, their first time getting outshot this year, their first power play or their first penalty kill failure, and their power play struggle continues. So there's some things they got to work on, and I'm sure they heard all about it in the locker room. As Jada now on our right in goal, as the Tigers will go right to left. Here comes Owatonna. As Coach Carlson gives his Tiger girls the last instructions, and they are now in a huddle talking to each other. I see Mika giving them the rah-rah, and they do their cheer, and ready to go for our second period face-off. Yes, we thank GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT for sponsoring girls hockey here on ElverlyLive.com, and then Service Master Scoreboard. Always room for more if you want to get in on the advertising fund. We have pretty good viewership already, and we're young yet. We're only in our 4th month of existence, so we'll keep gaining viewership as we go, and more people find out where to go for their quality broadcast of high school sports. We've got boys hockey Tuesday, and then we'll start in with girls and boys back and forth for hockey before basketball gets going. The girls at the end of the month. In fact, the girls team is over in Dover Iota today and tomorrow for some exhibition play, tournament style. And face-off controlled by the Tigers. There's going to be some days where we'll have basketball and hockey going at the same time on ElverlyLive.com. They'll have some double headers coming up with the girls and boys hockey team playing back-to-back here. So interesting stuff. And we have the holiday concerts for the choir, orchestra, and band. We'll have those on as well, live streamed, and then you'll find them archived on the website. Referee drops it. Evans in the face-off. Can't quite get to it first. Psychos does. And we'll turn the PA down a little bit as they're doing a raffle. And that's redirected to the near boards by Jada, and down the ice it goes. Icing will bring it back to Jada's left for the face-off.
And I did verify you were correct with Laverne. We did score in the first period. We're leading 1-0 after the first period.
So yeah, this is the first time we've ever trailed after a first period, and then shots and goals. We take care of everything. Owatonna took care of all of our streaks. The penalty kill streak of 22 for 22, that's done. As Albert Lee, Erickson down the near boards. Double teamed there, and she able to get it all the way to the end board, but taken away by the Huskies and out of the zone. Taken right back in by Hannah Austinson on that far side. She's got Haley with her. She centers it to her, and that's knocked away into the corner. And out of the zone by the Huskies. Albert Lee unable to get control, and it's knocked way back into their zone. First minute of the second period gone by. Owatonna with a 1-0 lead. they try and get it outside their zone as Tigers working on that half board across the way, and that's Kolker, number 4. Down deep, working to get that puck knocked free. Goskuson out there with the Austinsons, Haley and Hannah. I got to sneeze, hang on. Psychos grabs it as it got knocked out of the zone. Ricochets right to Spencer, who sticks it aside. 2 minutes into the second period here, and not a lot of shot action going on. One shot in this period so far. It was by OWATONNA. Knocked out of the zone. And Ellsworth chases it to Psychos. Up ahead to Evans. Noble is right behind her as they get into the zone. And Hansen chasing over there on that far side. Half boards as Psychos ricochets one in deep. Somebody's stick goes flying. That's Mika. Or no, that was it's going to be Evans who lost her stick over there, and now we have a stoppage on the offsides. 14:25 to go, 1-0 OWATONNA, and they lead 15-10 in shots. At the red dot here near side, outside the Albert Lee defensive zone, waiting for Tiger to be in the faceoff, and that's Hannah taking on Gabrielle Paget, and the Huskies control. And they don't get it in the zone though as it's taken away. Psychos ahead to Goskuson on that far side. She shoots one that hits traffic, and back the other way it goes. Paget takes it across, but that's offsides, and they will have a faceoff again.
Tried to drag that rear skate, but couldn't quite do it.
Yep. It's I never played it organized hockey. We played some boot hockey and some things when we were kids. But we didn't have any rules. We had people losing teeth all the time. It was 14 minutes left here in the second, taken away by Albert Lee, but it's a penalty, and tripping will be called, and heading to the box is Albert Lee's Kira Erickson. Second penalty on Albert Lee. They gave up a power play goal on the last one. This is with 3:02 of the second. And Erickson is going to sit for 2 minutes as Huskies on the attack, getting into the near corner, and it's knocked away. Good physical play back there by Psychos. She is knocking everybody around. That one hit Jada and bounced back out. The rebound goes into the corner. Psychos has to watch herself. She was all aggressive there. Can't go down 2 girls as she does redirect that shot. And Goskuson tries to get it out of there, but it's taken away by the Huskies. Down to 1:20 left in their girl advantage. As they circle back and get it to the red line. Now across the blue line, but taken away by Hannah. She's 1-on-3. Gonna give it a shot here as she just the backhand. It's knocked off her stick though.
OWATONNA's got 6 girls on the ice.
Yeah, I think they caught him too. They're counting them up right now, and let's see what they call. If it is, they'll have to put somebody in the box. Trying to straighten it out here with 1:01 left in the power play. Yeah, they're going to send 11 to the box. That's Lauren Busho, senior. So that'll even it up anyway. And for a minute, it'll be 4-on-4. And then Albert Lee will have about a minute power play coming up. Face-off is to Spencer's right, and the Tigers control, get a shot through the crease area, not quite the crease. But Huskies able to turn it out and get it out of the zone. 46 seconds left on the 4-on-4 here. As the Huskies put some pressure on and trying to get a short-headed goal. Takes down Coker. No call on that one. And boy, that looked like a mugging all the way, but there's a shot from the point. Goes into the corner. As it's down behind the goal here, and 20 seconds left in the 4-on-4, and then Albert Lee will have a minute-long power play. After Owatonna got called for 6 girls on the ice. It's stuck in the skates over there, which is great for the Tigers because it's winding down the clock to 8. That one might have hit Jada in the shoulder pad and into the corner. 2 seconds, and now Albert Lee back at full strength, and another penalty called. And Haley Austinson will go to the penalty box. And now the penalties are fast and furious, as they didn't get their power play for the minute. It'll be another minute of 4-on-4, and then Owatonna will have a 1-minute power play. .507 of the second for Haley's penalty. And Cycles has it. Tigers down the ice to Goskerson. There's 37 seconds left. And that one goes way high over the netting and everything. Almost hit the Zamboni. As we have 35 seconds left in the 4-on-4. And then the Huskies will have about a minute 2 on a power play. Unless we get another penalty. Still 1-0 Owatonna. 11:33 left in the second period. It's been a penalty fest here in period number 2. Not a shot fest. Albert Lee only has 1 shot this period. Huskies have 3. As Owatonna putting on pressure around the back of the goal over to the far side. 16 seconds and 4-on-4 play left. 10 seconds. And they'll get it across ice. 1 shot blocked by the Tigers. And now it's a minute of Owatonna power play here. With Haley Austinson still serving that last 50 seconds now. And now Albert Lee calling for a penalty, but I don't think they're going to get it.
No, they were calling because they called icing, and it shouldn't have been icing on a power play.
Okay. I thought I saw the coach pointing at something over here. I wasn't watching over there. So, with 49 seconds left in this power play for Owatonna. And Hannah Austinson in the face-off against Avery Vetch. And the Tigers win the draw. Goskerson on the far side will bring it in. Hannah's right behind there in the middle, and it's into the corner, near side, knocked out by the Huskies. 35 seconds left on their power play as they bring it into the offensive zone. Kendra Bogan fighting with Ellsworth down there in the corner to get the puck. Shot from the point. Jada had it, but it bounced off her into the corner. Now behind the net. And an infraction coming up. Ellsworth is going to join Haley in the box for 17 seconds. 6:47 of the second. And Ellsworth, it's going to be a 5-on-3. Goskerson, Hannah Austinson, and is that Cycles out there? I can't see. It's a captain, but yeah, it's Mika. Those will be the 3 in front of Moyer for the 17-second of Haley's penalty that need to be served yet. Carlson trying to figure out what the ref's mindset is here. He's like, if you're going to put us down 5-3, you're going to do that to them too. It's a little lopsided here. Albert Lee's had 4 penalties to 2 for Owatonna. And the only goal in the game was a power play goal by the Huskies. 10 seconds left, and then they'll have the 1-girl advantage for another minute and change. As the Tigers are able to kill the 1 penalty, as that ends right now. So minute 43 still involved here on a power play for the Huskies. Hannah takes it away. Gets it to Mika. She sends it all the way down the ice. And the goalie saves it there, Spencer, and there's a minute 24 left, but they get to it. To center ice. And into the offensive zone. The Huskies, the shot goes off of Jada. It bounces way back. Here comes Hannah. 1-on-2, although she had Hansen with her. Now Mika has it. 59 seconds left in the Husky power play. Shorthanded goal would be nice. They got one of those the other night, too. The first shorthanded goal of the season was Mika Cycles, one of her 5 goals in that game against Austin. 40 seconds left in the Husky power play. 8:49 in the period. Huskies up 8 shots, 19-11. As Erickson chases it down into the corner, gets it ahead to looks like Noble over there, trying to flip it out of the zone. That's Evans who finally gets it out of there. Brought back in by the Huskies, though, with 13 seconds left in their advantage and a whistle to stop things.
Offsides on Owatonna there.
They will face off in the red dot here, near side, right in front of us. 12 seconds left in the Ellsworth penalty. If they can burn off this 14 seconds, it'd be 3 out of 4 in PK today. That ain't bad. That's blocked by Psychos way out front. 3 seconds, 2-1, and back to full strength. 3 for 4, killing penalties for the Tigers, but now they have a loose puck down deep. And finally rescued and out of there by Haley Austinson, who gets around 3 players and almost put a shot on goal. Hit somebody out front and got into the corner. Ellsworth has it, center ice. 7:45 to go in the second period. 1-0 Owatonna is all. It's been a defensive battle and a penalty-plagued game. The Tigers have not managed to score at all, and that is a rarity for them. 46-1 coming into the day. So 46-2 now overall in 5+ games. 7:20 to go as the Huskies play it into the end, get a line change, and Kolker takes it, puts it ahead to Goskison. To Noble, no, it's taken away and redirected the other way. The shot comes in. Jada redirects that to Erickson, who can't quite get it out of the zone, and it's in that half-boards area. It's been stuck there several times tonight. Goskison knocks down a player, but can't get the puck as it's played around the back with 6:40 to play, second period. Noble brings it into the zone and plays it around the back. Goskison trying to pick it up over there, does. Now behind the goal with 6.5 to play. And good defense so far by the Huskies, but that one's redirected into the corner near side. Albert Lee still on the attack until the Huskies. Right now the Huskies, I thought were going to get it out of the zone, but held in by the Tigers. Evans is out there fighting for it, and then it finally kicks free. 6 minutes to play in the second. 1-0 Owatonna on the Service Master by IOT scoreboard. And again, thanks to GT Window and Door and Gutters by GT, the girls hockey sponsor. Also did the same thing for football this year. You can do that too. Find out more on our website. Or call me at 507-402-1600 and leave a message. We'll meet up and discuss. 5.5 to play, middle period. Huskies on another try here, and a long shot that goes up into the netting and out of play. Their 21st shot. They're 10 shots ahead of the Tigers. It doesn't really matter. If you make shots, you don't have to have a lot.
That's true.
But we had 74 on Tuesday against Austin. Scored 16. And only 11 here. There's 5 minutes left in the second. So they got to get more opportunities, get more quality shots, and try and tie this thing up before the Huskies get a 2-0 lead. And here they come trying to do just that. But Cycles got in the way of that shot. Takes it away the other way. She is really all-state. She's really played well this year. She's at another level than most of the girls she's out there against. Mika brings it in the zone, and the shot is saved. And now Mika in a shoving match with a Husky player. She'll hustle off to the bench as nothing was called. Nice job. Spencer's been pretty good in goal tonight.
Yes. Mika's got to be careful, letting a little frustration come out there, and got to be careful.
She's been getting a little chippy here, and she is the enforcer on the team. She's not afraid to mix it up with anybody. But yeah, we need her on the ice more than we need her in the penalty box. Just talking about all the virtues she has. She just seems like such. Oh, there's another save for Spencer. She seems like she's faster and stronger and has a greater wrist shot than most girls you see. She's really worked her game. I mean, she's been good for a few years, but she's really on top of her game here early in the season, Mika Cycles. And committed to MSU to play for the Mavericks as that one gets redirected into the corner. The 14th shot for the Tigers. 5 this period. 4.5 to play. Need to get one to count here. Tie this thing up. Goskeson, she has the puck now. Again, Haley can't quite get it in the offensive zone before it's knocked away. Erickson wheels and deals up ahead to Hannah, who brings it in. Cross ice to Goskeson, and it's taken away in the circle before she can get a shot off. Knocked down the ice with 4 minutes to play. That'll be an icing call. It's going to come back into the Husky zone for the faceoff. 22-14 in shots for Owatonna and 1-0 on the scoreboard. And it's going to be Evans in the faceoff. Ellsworth and Cyclos are the defense girls with Hansen, Noble, and Evans on the line here. Get it back in. Here's Evans out ahead of most. She takes the shot from the side. It's saved by Spencer. She gets the rebound, though, does Shelby. And then along that far side, it gets played down the ice. Or another icing. 3:35 to go. 1-0 Owatonna. We have to go back a ways to find the last time we were scoreless this deep into a game. It's been a good run. You know, last year they had another state tournament quality team. They got stopped by Simley in the sections. And 2 years before that, they were at state. Haven't been doing well at state. We're 0-4 in our state games. That referee got tangled up in that and took a hard shot. It's back up. 3:17 to go. And Owatonna's 1-5 in their state tournament appearances. Those were back in 97, 01, and 02, I think. 03 maybe. It's been a long time for them since they've been to the state tournament. In girls hockey. Under 3 minutes to play in the middle period. 1-0 Huskies taken away by the Tigers. It's Haley Austinson. She gets it stolen from her. And the Huskies are on the offensive again. with a pass into the middle. Cleaned up there by Erickson. Still not out of the zone, though, as Hanna chases it into the far corner with 2.5 to play. And now into the far corner. Kolker over there with Goskeson. Huskies playing it, passing it. It's up in the air, and then Kolker catches it and drops it. Here we go with Goskeson weaving her way through folks with 2:10 to go. She's across the blue line and takes a shot, and the rebound comes off of Spencer and into the corner. Hanna chases it down, gets it to Haley. Battling for it over there and back behind the goal again. We've closed the shot gap down to 5, 22-17. It was 10 not too long ago. Just can't make any yet. As Kolker saves it from going out. And it'll be a spin shot, a little backhand by Haley that gets stopped by Spencer and held on to with 1:32 to play in the second. So now you got Evans, Hanson, and Noble. Sykos and Ellsworth on defense. Face off, won by the Huskies. Not out of his zone. Ellsworth actually took a shot there. It was caught by Spencer.
Last 3 or 4 minutes here, Albertlee's turned up the heat on the offensive end. So
yeah, they've cut that shot margin down to 3 now. 22-19, they trail in shots. And face off again to Spencer's right. Sykos, hard hit over there and squirts out of the zone. So pick it up from there. Mika has it to Shelby. We work our way down to a minute to go, 1:02 left, and a penalty called on Mika. .15:58 of the second. 5th penalty on the Tigers. Still only 2 on Owatonna. Second on Mika. So this one could dip into the third period if they can get through this without giving up a goal here. But it's to Jada's left. 1:02 left in the period. 2-minute power play. They kick Hanna out and put Goskeson into the face-off there, and now it's down the ice to kill some time. Spencer redirects it. And here come the Huskies again with 45 seconds left in the period. Into the zone by LEA Kupacek. On the near side, that's poked away by Goskeson, but regained by Kupacek. She leaves it out in the top of the circle to Bogan. Now into the far corner. 25 left in the period. 1:20 left in the power play. Out of the zone it goes. 15 seconds left in the second. Kolker knocks it down the ice, and Goskeson has it. Maybe a shorty here. Nope, she left it for nobody, and 4 seconds remain. That's going to end the period. 58 seconds left in the power play for Owatonna when we start the third period, but no goals scored in the second. Plenty of penalties, and we'll go through it with you here after a quick break. 1-0 Owatonna after 2 here on AlbertLeeLive.com. Back with our second intermission chatter on the way here.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
Community banking at its best. Whether you are looking to improve your financial future, planning to buy a new home, or considering a mortgage, Heritage Bank in Northfield can help. Our ability to make decisions locally provides you the highest level of service at competitive rates. Your finances and home are important to you, and having a staff that you can trust makes all the difference. We make banking easy with real estate specialists and loan officers ready to help you. Stop by Heritage Bank on Highway 3 or contact us at heritagebankmn.com and see how the professionals at Heritage Bank can help you build your future.
Thomas Gardens in Faribault is set to get you ready for the holidays. Choose a porch pot and fill it up with their great selection of greens, birch, and spruce tops. Grab a wreath for your front door to greet your guests. For your dinner table, they have squash, honey, syrup, and wild rice. And if you're heading out of town and need a gift, they have local products arranged in baskets to share with your hosts. Thomas Gardens and Nursery, conveniently located along Highway 20 between Faribault and Northfield. Thomas Gardens, here to get you ready for the holidays. Albert Lee Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert Lee Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert Lee area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the albertleelive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402-1600.
At Hometown Credit Union, we are proudly celebrating our 50-year anniversary. What originally started with little more than a ledger book and a cash box, Hometown is now a not-for-profit financial institution that serves the needs of over 23,000 people. We offer all the products and services you expect, while also being personal enough to truly partner with our members through all of life's journeys. Join us at www.hometowncu.coop and see why the Hometown Credit Union can be your trusted partner for financial success.
Northfield Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. In this recently expanded area of our campus, we have increased daily licensed nursing coverage, making it possible to provide a higher level of clinical care and monitoring to those in need of additional support. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. Contact Northfield Retirement Community for more information at northfieldretirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community, innovation, choice, tradition.
It can be hard finding an eye clinic that makes you feel seen and cared for in a way that suits you. At River Valley Eye Professionals, we pride ourselves on tailoring our care to you and your specific needs. We won't just see you in our offices. We may see you at a local ball game or at the high school for another event. We get to know you and what you hold dear so we can give you the best possible care. Learn more at rvep.com. River Valley Eye Professionals. Don't miss seeing your world.
And back here at the Roy, 1-0 OWATONNA lead over Albert Lee. And the Tigers will have 58 seconds of a penalty kill to complete here to start the third period. And look at this. Chad, I had 2 rows of place for scoring goals. We only had the one, and it came at 13:39 of the first on a power play by the OWATONNA. Brielle Goodnature, the freshman, scored. That's it. And we've had plenty of penalties in that second period, especially. We had 4 Albert Lee penalties and 1 OWATONNA infraction. As Erickson, Haley Austinson, Ellsworth, and Sykos all went to the penalty box in that second period. Luckily for Albert Lee, they killed all 4 of those off. They did not get that one in that first period, but it was the only miss this year on the power play, or on the penalty kill. The power play's been lacking, and they're 0 for 2. And all the one, I don't even know what that counts, because before they got to their 1-minute power play, there was another penalty and they killed it. So I'm not sure that's even an official power play. But yeah, they got the work cut out for them. Down 1-0 after 2. At least it's only 1-0. So I think they can make adjustments enough. And yeah, I think you're right. They need to just start peppering this girl with shots to see how good this goalie is for Spencer. She's been looking real good, but they haven't really challenged her.
Right. I think there towards the end of the second period, as we closed the gap on shots there, we were putting a little more pressure down on that end.
Yeah.
And I'd like to see Mika get open for one of her famous blue line one-timers.
A blue line special. Yeah, because that's where that all starts for them. She hits it so hard the goalies can't catch up to it, and it bounces out, and there's rebound opportunities for the rest of the Tiger girls.
Yeah, I think they'll change a little bit here, and they're going to come out really attacking, putting shots on the net and trying for those rebounds, just crashing the net.
As we still have about 8.5 minutes left of our second intermission, but we got you up to speed on all that. Now, we have a game next Tuesday. It's the boys' opener, home opener and season opener, and they'll be taking on Rochester Lords 7:15 on Tuesday here. Then we have a break until December 3rd. More boys hockey. Northfield will be in town. And then girls on that Thursday, the 5th of December, Mankato West comes to call. There's games coming up. Albert Lee basketball. Our first basketball game will be on December 6th. That'll be the Friday of that week with girls against Red Wing. And the first boys basketball game, December 7th, against Chatfield here. 7:30 start at the high school there at the OJ Gym, I like to call it. We do have some holiday stuff coming up too, and some dance team and wrestling events too. So there's a lot. Our schedule is quite busy, busier than anyone else, bringing you games here. And of course, we hope you like the quality of our camera work and things like that. We have, of course, my daughter Farron running cameras here lately, but we've had another meeting with some kids at school, and hopefully we'll get some more high schoolers wanting to. We had about 25 that filled out our forms, so hopefully they'll be signing on to do some of our work here. We'll teach them how to do the production thing, which, you send it to commercials, you bring it back, and you run the scoreboard and things like that. Otherwise, running the camera or doing some play-by-play or color commentary. We're going to need it because we'll be switched. I mean, we got a basketball game and a hockey game at the same time. We have to have two different squads of workers, and one can't do it. Two might be able to, but usually I think hockey needs, especially when we get for what we plan to do with hockey, multiple camera views. Hopefully before the end of this season.
Now they're installing that in Northfield right now, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, we have other schools along the line that get theirs first, but hopefully we'll get ours in, and it's going to be like 4 different camera angles that we can rely on and go back and forth to. But that takes men and women to run. It's a joystick thing. It's kind of cool. So, little kids are good at video games, and I think they'll pick it up pretty quickly.
Oh, yeah. Technology doesn't faze kids anymore.
In fact, Lance said he was at the Albert Lee High School talking to the kids about signing up and helping us, and he had an example. He'd set up his laptop, and he had a camera of some sort, and he was running them through the thing. And he goes, one of the kids came up, and he started making changes to to what he had. He goes, and he did it, and it was better. He goes, yeah, that's the difference. Those kids, they know that's been doing it since they were born,
Well, yeah, when we were growing up, we didn't have all the streaming and all the different
Pong.
things.
That's about it. Yeah, Gallagher. That came along in the 70s, or 80s, I guess it was. But, yeah, no doubt, technology is a kid's game nowadays, and they do. And in fact, we have people wanting to help us in graphics, too, as far as our social network. We're on Facebook, we're on Insta, and we have our website at albertlive.com as well. So just trying to get as many kids involved, athletes and non-athletes alike. It's kind of a family operation, is what we like to call it here. So last 4 minutes here of the second intermission, 1-0 Owatonna. And Albert Lee will start a girl down here for 58 seconds of the third period when we return on albertlive.com.
Discover GT Window and Door, dedicated to transforming houses into homes for over 12 years. Every window and door is an opportunity to step into a world of possibilities. Whether it's upgrading your windows for better insulation or adding style with a new door, GT Window and Door is here to make your home dreams a reality. I'm Adam with GT Window and Door. We take pride in our commitment to excellence, ensuring we're your go-to for all things windows and doors. Call us today to schedule your consultation and start your journey to a more beautiful, comfortable home with GT Window and Door.
Hi, Dr. Michael Ritchie, Ritchie Eye and LASIK. Many people tell me they've heard horror stories about all the drops needed after cataract surgery. Well, fear no more. At Ritchie Eye and LASIK, Dr. Miller and Dr. Reinsbach are dropless. That's right. No need for medicated eye drops before or after your cataract surgery. I love dropless for my cataract surgery, and you will too.
Ritchie Eye and LASIK in Faribault, your leader in advanced cataract surgery.
Fall into savings with cooler weather means hotter deals at Northfield Ford Chrysler. Visit us to see the latest Ram trucks, Jeep Cherokees, and Dodge Durangos. And fall into savings because Northfield Ford Chrysler is the home of the best price guarantee. There is no question. Come see the difference at Northfield Ford Chrysler. If you're ready for an extraordinary sales experience, we're ready to serve. Open 6 days a week. Located on Highway 3 here in Northfield.
How can I help you today?
I don't think I'm in the right place. I have big dreams, like crab brewery-sized dreams.
I like it.
Your bank is very,
Cozy?
yes.
Yeah, I know what you mean. We prefer more personal interactions. We dedicate the majority of our space to our customers' dreams.
Wow. Look at that.
I know, it never gets old.
Wow. This is way bigger than your office.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayat. Hi, this is Beth Ayat. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayat will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
What is your dream living location? Full service condo building? Low maintenance house? House on a lake? Lots of acreage? There are so many options. To start the search for your ideal location, contact one of our local and relentless agents at Century 21 Atwood in Professional Pride Group today, or visit our website at c21atwood.com. Century 21 Atwood in Professional Pride Group. We're unstoppable together.
This is Barb from Professional Dental Group, letting you know that the doctors and staff of Professional Dental Group are proud to call themselves Northfield Raiders sports fans. Whether scheduling for an implant, mouth guard, or general visit, we look forward to providing you with the same exceptional care that Professional Dental Group has delivered for over 45 years. So on behalf of Dr. Becky Johnson, Dr. John Nowak, Dr. Brian Cravey, Dr. Tyler Yonke, and Dr. Mallory Peterson, go Raiders!
Upper League girls coming out on the ice just as we come back for third period action here. Down 1-0 to Owatonna. 0-4 Huskies, 5-0 Tigers. What's wrong with this picture? A lot, and part of it is they've just been outplayed a little bit in certain areas. We mentioned also Mika Psychos has to watch her, I don't know if it's temper or what, but she's been playing pretty physical tonight, and she's been to the penalty box a couple of times because of it. And like I said, we need her on the ice, not off. Certainly better with her. And like you said, she needs to start taking more of those one-timers from the blue line, because that's kind of where their offense goes into action when they get those rebounds. But give credit to the Huskies. They've been there. Their goaltender Spencer's playing well. Their defense is taking care of those rebounds, and they have the 1-0 lead on that power play goal back in the first period. 13:39 of the first by Brielle Goodnature. So 58 seconds of a power play here for Owatonna to start the third, as Mika is in the penalty box for some of that rough stuff.
Yeah, Hannah Austenson's played a great game. I've seen her on the ice a lot, and she's been hustling and really doing a great job of keeping the puck down in Owatonna on the penalty kill.
Kolker, Erickson, Goskeson, and in the face-off, it's Hannah Austenson, as they are the 4 defending the 5 for Owatonna here to start the third for 50 seconds of the power play to the left. Taken away by Hannah. She's on the loose, and almost there's a wide open far side, but they couldn't get to it in time, and the Huskies will clear it out of the zone. Well, that was as close as Upper Lee's been to a goal tonight. 30 seconds left in the power play for Owatonna. And back around here and into the zone. Hannah chasing again. With her speed, she can get to a lot of that stuff and pass people up. She does get to it first, but can't save it from going out of the zone. And with 12 seconds left in the power play, Owatonna finally gets it back. Across the red line. Played in. Jada saves it. Shovels it aside. Mika's out of the penalty box, and we're back to full strength. 23-20 in shots. Mika on the chase to get the puck. She gets there first, but then falls down. And it gets knocked into the other side. Ellsworth gets past her. And Owatonna on the attack now with 15:41 to play, up 1-0. Once Tigers were down 10 shots, but they have worked their way back. Like you said, they're a little more aggressive in the shooting department there at the end of the second and close it down to a 3-shot disadvantage. 23-20 right now. And shots in favor of St. Cloud. And with the stoppage, they'll bring it back to the Albert Lee end for a face-off to Jada's left. Luckily, so far, Owatonna hasn't scored more than the one goal, so easily, it's a lot easier to come back if you're only down a goal than trying to get back 2 or 3 goals down, which I think Tigers usually do to other teams, and they take the heart out of them by getting a 3 or 4 goal lead, and then you're like, well, we'll never get back. But I think they just need to get back to the style of those first 5 games. Should at least tie it. They tied last year here, these two teams, at 1-1, in fact. Albert Lee beat them 3-1 in Owatonna last year. Before that, Coach Carlson was telling me it had been quite a while, like 8 games in a row, or 8 years in a row, they'd lost to Owatonna. So we were 1-0-1 against them last year. Down the ice it goes with 14:44 to go. And the Tigers play it out of their zone, but it's knocked back in by the Huskies. And we got a penalty coming, or I didn't see what went down in that corner. Yeah, we got a trip. And it's going to be Ellsworth. And the parade of Tigers to the penalty box continues. 2:33 of the third for Ellsworth. Her second trip to the box tonight. Face off. Played back around by the Tigers as they win the draw.
Ellsworth for tripping.
Into that corner that is blocked to us as announcers, but back around the back. Far side. Is Erickson, Hansen, Noble, all out there on the ice, as is, I think Evans. No. I don't know. I can't see who I'm missing. Hansen. Erickson, that's the one. As it's played into the near corner. Kolker knocks somebody over in front of the net, and then it's played on down the ice. And the Tigers will get some line change help here with Cycles back in the game, and Hannah Austinson jumps off the bench. Kolker and Cycles, the defenders. There's still 54 seconds left in the 5-on-4 for the Huskies. Cycles coming the other way with a head of steam down the far side boards and plays it into the zone. Hannah Austinson keeping the pressure on. Player down. 30 seconds to go in the power play. As the Huskies knock it into their Tigers defensive zone, and they make a change. 20 seconds left in the girl advantage for Owatonna. Stolen away. Gustafson has a head of steam out in front of everybody. She puts a shot on, but then gets taken into the boards. No call. No goal. And Huskies going the other way. And that's it for the penalty. Back at full strength now. Ellsworth making her way across the ice. And back to 5-on-5. 12-18 to play. And here's Evans with a chance. It's knocked away from her into the corner. And held in by Erickson, but the whistle stops play. 12:04 to go. Still 1-0 Owatonna. 23-20 in shots, Owatonna. Oh, and a penalty. I didn't even see that get called. That's Shelby going to the box. That's another Albert Lea penalty. Evans with her first trip, I believe, to the penalty box tonight. But that is 7 penalties on Albert Lea and only 2 or 3 on Owatonna. It's a very lopsided on the penalty calls here tonight. Stolen away by the Huskies before the Tigers are getting out of the zone. They put some pressure on, but it was turned away by Jada and the defense. Still a girl down, and then it's in close, and the rebound comes out, and they still couldn't score. Psychos on the ice with Hannah as they shut that down in front of Jada. Nice job defensively by the Tigers there. Oh, it was Haley, because Hannah's coming out now. Haley going to sit. Hansen and Hannah Austinson, and then Kolker with Erickson out there for the Tigers here in the last minute and a half of this penalty. Jada hit that one up in the air and it went behind the goal. Another save. This one goes cross ice to the far side, and they pass it around the point. And a shot blocked by Hansen in front. Minute 12 left. Power play. That one Jada got a pad on, and that one hits her in the shoulder, and the rebound comes out. It's still loose, and she grabs it. Close call there, but again, good defense, good goal play by the Tigers. Minute 3 to go in the power play. They need to stop committing penalties and get to shooting some pucks. Too much time defending in their end with one less girl on the ice. A minute to go in the power play for Owatonna. That's taken away by Erickson and played not out. Now, oh, that one went out of play. .52 seconds left in the power play. Back to a 7-shot advantage for Owatonna at 27-20. We have 10:56 to play in the ball game. In the puck game, I guess. The timeout?
Yes.
Called by Owatonna. We can take it with them if we got a minute break here. 1-0 Owatonna on EverlyLive.com.
Retirement Community is proud to introduce Enhanced Care Assisted Living. This enhanced model of care provides more choices, allowing residents to age where they are. NorthfieldRetirement.org. Northfield Retirement Community. Innovation, choice, tradition.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection.
For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Franzen Bank and Trust, where our mission is to determine your needs, develop relationships, and deliver solutions. I'm Aaron Nibby, and I chose to be a business banker at Franzen Bank and Trust for these reasons. Stop by and meet me for your business banking needs at Franzen Bank and Trust, off Highway 3 in Dundas.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Burst pipe or water damage? No problem. Call the experts at Service Master by Ayatt. Hi, this is Beth Ayatt. Our staff is trained and certified to assist you with any water damage after a burst pipe or leaky water. Locally owned since 1995, Service Master by Ayatt will be there in your time of need.
The man, the yellow van, call Service Master.
Back at the Roy, the faceoff coming to Jada's left. 1-0 Owatonna. 52 seconds left in the Owatonna power play here. Their 7th power play. They scored once on it, and it was the lone goal of the game back in the first. But they wheel it around to the far side. A one-timer goes behind the goal into the corner. 30 seconds left as it gets out of the zone, and they give chase. 27 seconds as they bring it back into the zone, and that's knocked away again. So they'll have one more run at it here. With 16 seconds now. Down to 12. And Psychos gets a hold of it, sends it over to Erickson and down the ice, and that'll about do it. As Evans will be back in 3 seconds to even the count on the ice. And there we go, back to full strength, 10:02 to play. And the Huskies on the offensive again. Into the near corner. Alberly just got to stay out of the sin bin and start shooting some shots here with 9:45 to go. Down a goal. And taken away by the Huskies. Knocked into the zone again. Psychos first to it. Up ahead, can't quite connect with Shelby, and it goes for icing. And they'll bring her back. 9:27 left. 27-20 in shots. Owatonna has increased their lead there, but now still 1-0 score. We're going to have a face-off in the center circle. Evans taking on Kaylee Butler, and Tigers win that draw and need to get some shots going here, girls. Down to 9:15 to play. Centering pass goes all the way through. And out of the zone by the Huskies. Psychos falls down going backwards. And was pushed a little bit, but no call. And not out of the zone, held in by Erickson. She takes a shot, it goes redirected a little bit into the near corner. She gets it going around to Psychos for a one-timer, and it's grabbed and held on to by Spencer. LEA Spencer, the senior goalkeeper, has had a whale of a ball game. 21 saves. And she's got a potential shutout going with a 1-0 lead. Hannah Austinson wins that draw, but it's quickly taken away by the Huskies, and they get a 2-on-1 here. Down the ice, and Jada gets a piece of that one. Sends it away. Austinson gets her stick ripped away from her, and that's going to be a penalty on Owatonna for once. Sending Avery Vetch to the box. 8:31 of period number 3. Just a third penalty on Owatonna today. 2 minutes for Vetch. And we'll see if Alberta can get a power play goal here. They only had 3 this year.
To Owatonna's number 5, Avery Vesic for a slash.
I call it Vetch. It's V-E-T-S-C-H. But it may be mispronouncing it, but Goskuson has it. It's a power play for the Tigers. Austinson had an opportunity there. Both Austinsons are out there with Goskuson. They put another one in there, and the rebound came out and was loose, but nothing. Psychos with Erickson on the defense here. Playing the point. And a one-time, no, she passed that one up and passed it up to Austinson. Now the feed, and Mika lets one fly, but that was right into the pad of Spencer. Now she moves in a little closer. Taking another one. Rebound up front. Still loose. They get it in. The players think they got it. The refs aren't agreeing. Goskeson thought it was in. But the referees are not so far agreeing with them. And once they lose sight of it, they've got to call it. Now they're having a discussion. The officials. Goskeson started celebrating. She was right there. As for who scored it, who knows? There was a jumble of players down there, Chad. It would be tough to know.
Unfortunately, I didn't get a replay because it was such a confusion.
Yeah. Well, they are still discussing it with 7:23 to go now. Still 54 seconds left in Elverly's power play. Number one, that would have been a power play goal. And number two, it would tie the game. And they're going to... What does that mean? Is that goalie interference or something? I don't know what that meant. Elverly comes to the bench. As Evans has a chat with the official. And now I guess we got a timeout situation. Well, we'll keep it here. They do have one in the... I don't know what the crossed arms mean, but... No goal, we know that much. And we'll still have 54 seconds. They did get some shots going. They're down 2 in shots, 28-26 are the Tigers. But that doesn't help. They can't score. Goskeson talking to the official because she thought we'd scored. Oh, she's going to get a penalty shot. So Morgan Goskeson with a penalty shot sitting at the red line. And on the way she goes, one-on-one with Spencer. She goes back and forth, gets a shot, and it's saved. Spencer didn't even know it until she looked down. And it was between her legs there, so good try for Morgan. But it didn't work out. And so, with a 1-0 lead, Owatonna still has 54 seconds to kill here. Vitch's penalty. And Hannah will be in the face-off circle. Oh no, Evans. Evans in the circle and taking on big number 28, Grace Mitchell. She's a sophomore, 28. She's a tall girl. But she plays basketball. She can't play basketball if she's in hockey. Anyway, that's all right. They do have a couple tall girls, 28 and 19. Both are really tall. Erickson trying to get it to Psychos. She'll take it out of the zone, hopefully, and gets accosted there, but nothing called as she brings it across the blue line with 24 seconds left in the power play. Austinson couldn't get a good hold on it, but Psychos with a one-timer from the point. Almost took the mask off of the face of the goalie. She takes another one. That's just misses. And with 7 seconds left, they just load up Mika, and she's been taking those shots. She's so close. Goskeson tries to center one to Evans and can't quite do it. Held in by Erickson with back to full strength now. 6:20 to play. 1-0 Owatonna as they're on the run now, 2-on-2. And a penalty coming against Albert Lee's Psychos for tripping. The fans near us don't agree, and they're Tiger faithful. But Mika for her third time into the penalty box. See what they call it officially, but I think it was tripping. That comes with, or at 10:50 of the third.
A minor penalty has been assessed over Lee's number 21, Mika Cycles, for a body check.
Oh, they got her for a body check. I didn't see that. I saw her kind of trip the girl, but apparently there was a little more physicality to it than I was aware of. So a minute 42 for them on the power play. They've connected once on it tonight. 5:45 left in the game. The Tigers need to either get a shorthanded goal here or Something's got to work their way. They've had chances, just have not been able to put it in. As shorthanded, here comes Haley Austinson, one on a team. Yeah, 1 on 5 doesn't work real well. She had that was a pretty good try though. 1:05 left in the power play, and now it's an icing call.
Shouldn't be icing on the power play. Oh, it got player down here.
Oh, a player, yeah. She disappeared down there. That's Lauren Bouchot, a senior. On her knees now, and she's going to be hoisted up by one of those tall girls. And limp off with 5:14 to go in the third. 1:04 left in the Husky power play. Boy, they've played well tonight. Owatonna
absolutely
really has brought it to the Tigers. Matched them physicality for physicality, and then put in that power play goal.
Before Mika's penalty there, I liked what they had going. They were putting some shots on the goal. She got some of her one-timers in.
Hannah had a wide open net too if she could have backhanded it, but she couldn't quite get it on her stick right. And that would have tied it up, but not to be. And now under a minute left, and power play for the Huskies, and Goskison takes it away, puts a shot on, that goes behind the net. 5 minutes in the game left. As play continues, not out of the zone yet, as Goskison holds it in and sends it back behind the goal. 37 seconds left in the power play. Player falls down for Owatonna, and it's going to be another penalty. Didn't fall down as much as was taken down, says the official. And as soon as Lee gets a hold of this, they'll call it, but it goes out into the corner, and now they stop play. So a 5-on-3 again. That's not helping. Austinson goes in. This is Haley, or rather Hannah Austinson. So a 5-on-3 for 17 seconds.
Yeah, we got a timeout over there, it looks like.
And then still another 1:43 of a power play for Owatonna. They've got everything looking their way with 4:27 to go. Back in a minute on OutwardlyLive.com.
Resource Bank is a pillar in the local community, providing banking, lending, and investment services. With decades of trusted experience, our team is committed to your financial needs. Stop by one of our 2 Northfield locations, Community Resource Bank. Let's bank together. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Gutters by GT is proud to be a sponsor of Albert Lea Athletics. We're committed to protecting your home with seamless gutters and leak protection, just like we're committed to supporting your local athletes.
Join us in cheering on the Tigers this season. For your home's protection, visit guttersbygt.com for a free estimate.
Together, we're building a stronger community on and off the field. Go Tigers!
Gutters by GT is seamless solutions, reliable protection for you and your team. Find out more at guttersbygt.com.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. ServiceMaster by IATS Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster by IAT today.
Demand the yellow van. Call ServiceMaster.
1-0 Owatonna, and now they go 5-on-3 for 17 seconds. The defense, or the girls who are tasked with stopping them, are Morgan Goskison, Araya Hansen, and Olivia Ellsworth. And then after that, 5-on-3 for 17 seconds, it'll be a power play for another 1:43 as Tigers send it down the ice. That should kill the Psychos penalty. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and she's back. Instant defense right there as they bring it in. It's offsides. 1:39 left now in the power play with Hannah Austinson's penalty being served. 4:06 in the game. It's only 1-0, so I'm really not out of it by any means, but they're making it tough on themselves. Got to stay out of that penalty box. The same thing that hurt them last year was a lot of penalties. And Coach Carlson was talking about that, trying to take less and less penalties, and they had been first 5 games, but caught up to him here in this game. As you mentioned, Mika Seiko's third penalty. 6 minutes off the ice is not a good thing for
your leading
Seiko's
scorer. Yeah.
They got her going here in this period, but could not connect. And there's a save by Jada, who's been there on 30 of the 31 shots that OWATONNA has taken. Now they lead by 4 shots again, 31-27. We had it down to 1 in shots. Minute 7 left in the penalty to Hannah Austinson. Haley Austinson gets it out of the zone, and she's just fighting 1-on-3. She's a young girl who doesn't have any fear. Freshman. And high up on the glass, into the corner it goes. 45 seconds left in the girl advantage for OWATONNA. And to the side of the net, a lot of shoving and pushing in there, and sends the puck down the ice. 34 seconds left in the power play. Down under 3 minutes left in the game. So not only do they have to kill a penalty, they got to score here soon. Do the Tigers. If they want to avoid their first blemish on the season, that goes into the corner, near side. Shot from the point. Rebound comes out. And Jada and the defense able to turn that back. 9 seconds left in the power play. They get it at the red line and send it back in, but Erickson turns and fires, and that kills that penalty off. Now back to full strength, and they got to score to tie this thing with 2:20 to go. Very reminiscent of last year, 1-1 here, tie late in the season. These two squads. 2:08 to play as the Huskies can't quite get out of the zone. Erickson finds Coker at the top. Shot saved by Spencer with 2 minutes exactly left. Line change here as Ellsworth comes in with Mika Seikos as the defenders, and then it's the Austinsons and Goskison. No, I take that back. It's Hansen, Noble, and Hannah, and Goskison.
Oh, but he's got 6 girls out there.
Okay, yeah, they pulled their goalie.
Okay.
As Goskison takes a shot. That's blocked by Spencer, and still held in for now by the Tigers. And now it's out of the zone, and Noble has it at the red line. It's taken away from her, and a 1-on-3 into the empty net. It's good. 2-0 OWATONNA. 15:21 of the third, and they take a 2-0 lead on a goal by number 7, Anna Mullenhauer, their leading goal scorer. It's their third of the year. And now it's going to be tough to tie it even at 2-0 here. 34-29 in shots with 1:34 to go. Huskies in their own defensive end get it out of there, across the red line and into the zone, offside zone. So they got to score in the next 20 seconds and then get another one. It's going to be on the red line here, or the red dot outside the Albert Lee blue line. Let's put the goalie back out, and if they get it into the OWATONNA end, they might pull the goalie again. As here's Haley ahead to Hannah into the zone. As Jada takes a few skates forward, hasn't come out just yet.
He's calling her out right now.
Goskison, yep, they're going to get the extra skater in, and that's going to be Shelby, who hits the ice as the Huskies get it out of the zone. 52 seconds left. 2-0 OWATONNA. Shelby, far side. There's Mika taking a shot at it. It goes wide. Cross ice into the corner with 40 seconds left. Centering try by Goskison gets knocked away. Hannah has it on that far side. She's going to skate down into the circle and find somebody. That's Hansen, Erickson, and at one time, Psychos hits with 20 seconds left. And it makes it interesting. Mika with her 14th goal of the year, leading the state. Jada and Mika leading the state in a lot of categories. Shelby Evans is up in the top 10. Hannah Austinson in the top 10 in points and goals statewide. But man, that makes it 2-1. And it's not impossible. 20 seconds though is not a lot of time. They pulled the goalie to start here, and 6 skaters probably won't be enough. And get another empty netter. This time from just inside the red line. And a 3-1 lead for Owatonna, and they will be victorious here with only 9 seconds left. 16:51 of the third. And a goal scorer for the third time for Owatonna here. 9.4 to go. Back to 5-on-5.
Owatonna, number 28. Grace Mitchell, unassisted.
As play continues into the end, but that's all. A well-earned 3-1 win for these Owatonna Husky girls who came in here 0-4. I did not see that coming, but they put together a good game. And they took it to Albert Lea every step of the way, scored that power play goal, and were able to withstand that late flurry. Mika finally getting one to go in off of her wrist shots from the blue line. But we'll take our Service Master break and Service Master cleanup on the way here and wrap things up here from the Roy on AlbertLeaLive.com.
No matter what business you're in, it's hard to find someone to keep your business clean. Service Master by Ayatt's Janitorial Services cover everything from floor care and carpet cleaning to general cleaning, windows, and power washing. When you're in need of janitorial cleaning services, demand the yellow van. Call Service Master by Ayatt today.
Demand the yellow van. Call Service Master.
Albert Lea Live is here, Southern Minnesota. We have top quality audio and video play-by-play online of more Albert Lea Tiger games and events than anyone else. But we also provide opportunities for Albert Lea area youth to experience our businesses. Students can be paid to be on the air with us or showcase their graphic art skills by creating social media posts or run the cameras for our events. So if you or someone you know might be interested in broadcasting the Tiger teams by joining our team, email us from the AlbertLeaLive.com page or call or text J. Paul at 507-402-1600.
It is all over here at the Roy, and Coach Mike Carlson talking to the officials about something or other, but 3-1 is the final. It was 1-0 forever. Brielle Goodnature of Owatonna scored a power play goal at 3:13:39 of the first to give them their 1-0 lead, and we didn't have any goals in the second period, but third period loosened up at the end in the last 5 minutes. Well, actually the last 3 minutes of the game, we had 3 goals. 15:21 of the third, Anna Mullenhauer made it 2-0. Her third goal of the season. It was an empty netter for Owatonna as Albert Lea was pulling the goalie quite a bit there near the end. Then Mika Psychos hit finally, avoided the shutout anyway for Albert Lea, and got her 14th of the year with a wrist shot from the blue line, and 16:40 of the third. 11 seconds later, though, another empty netter for Owatonna. Grace Mitchell, her second of the season, made it 3-1. 9 penalties for Albert Lea, only 3 for Owatonna. And I think that's the story within the story is too much time in the penalty box. Twice down 2 girls. Those 5-on-3s will catch up to you.
Absolutely. And I think Albert Lea did a great job there in the third period. Given that they were shorthanded a lot, they put a lot more heat on Owatonna's goaltender. And Mika finally got one of those shots we've been talking about the whole game to go through.
34-30 it ends up in shots, so quite even there too. Albert Lea was down by 10 shots at one point in the first and second period, but fought their way back and made that close, but a 3-1 final, and quite a flurry there at the end. Boy, I thought once Mika hit that shot, we had a chance with 20 seconds, but when you have an empty net, man, it doesn't take much. Give them credit. They hit a couple of those that were long. That one was right inside the red line. Yeah. And that's good accuracy when you got to go through people's legs and skates and things. But give Owatonna all the credit there. And Aberdeen now 5-1. Owatonna 1-4 on the season. We have, I don't know when their next game is. Are they done now, the girls? No, they have gone on the road Thursday, I think, don't they?
I believe so.
I can look it up quick here. Schedule-wise, when am I talking Thursday? Next Tuesday might be their last game before the Thanksgiving break. We have boys hockey on Tuesday as Rochester Lords comes here for that game. The girls are at Mankato East at the Civic Center, actually, against Mankato East next Tuesday at 7:15. So that'll be a big one, too, because East has been quite a quality club over the years in the Big Nine. So it doesn't get any easier. But the boys will open their season again Tuesday here on AlbertlyLive.com at the Roy, 7:15 against Rochester Lords. We'll have that for you at about 7 o'clock for the pregame. Chad, thank you so much. Farron, thank you as well. Can you at least say thanks on the air? What? Say thanks into your mic.
Thank you.
There you go. I'm Jay Paul. Have yourself a great night. 3-1, unfortunately, a loss for Albert Lee, but a lot of times good things can come from